It is time to clean this freaking house. So, what I need to do today is I'm gonna clean this kitchen area, which you're sitting in right now. I'm gonna clean this closet area. If I have time today, I'm going to destroy the closet. Then I have this back room to clean, these two back rooms. And that's all I'm gonna do today, just get everything prepped for this weekend. It is Saturday right now. We had all our little Easter stuff, so I was doing that. I had a couple lessons. So now, today you're gonna get everything prepped.
This was a mess. Just the most random stuff too. If you don't know, this is all my grandma's stuff that she kept this house as a storage house. We'll say that instead of a hoarder house, but you know. So there was the most random stuff in here. Those two baskets you see in the closet were just full of hangers. Not even plastic ones, metal hangers. So you know how old those are. These random boxes were just used for storage. This random old desk right behind me. Just a bunch of stuff. The whole room, the whole closet was full of books. Just full of books. So I'll probably keep half of those because they're kind of cool. Those big black bags, just insulation. So useful stuff. And there's one weird thing, which is just the sink. There's a sink just like that, just in there chilling. No idea what those books were about. They were so old and crusty. No idea what was in those bags. Random shower head. If you know what these are, please let me know. Dancing a little bit and time to just get rid of, throw everything out. There were spiders all over these, so I had to make sure I cleaned them off before I just started grabbing them. I ain't crazy, alright. I don't mind dealing with spiders, but I'm not gonna do it just for fun. This took me like an hour and a half just to clean out all this random stuff. It was more than just moving it, because I had to take it across the street to my garbage. And if you're wondering why, I'm just putting it next to the dumpster. The city, our city, will just come and take it if you call and have them come get it, and they'll do it free of charge. So that's really nice. I don't ever have to pay for one of those big old dumpsters. So that's the biggest thing about living in my city. That's just a big plus right now. But all these things right here were just trim. There's just a bunch of old wood trim that was for this house. And this is all the stuff that was in that closet. Way more than it should have. This is the back room that I was talking about cleaning out. Bunch of trim still. All that flooring right there will be going into this back side of the room. So I'm just leaving that in there. And this is the whole first day.
Welcome back to day 2. It is Easter today, so time at work, you know. God gave us a blessed day to do some work on the house. Amen. Yeah, I'm wearing my great-grandpa's overalls. Dripped out. But we're going to be working on this room. We're going to demolish this closet. We're going to put this window in that window spot. It's about 20 inches too long. So time to reframe that. Fun. Demolish that closet. Then we're going to start demolishing the bathrooms because couldn't be any worse, to be honest. Might as well start from scratch. Need to try and work with what's there. So that's the plan today. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Spoiler alert, I did not do nearly as much as I thought I would this first day. But getting this closet down was not the thing that took forever. We had a bunch of Easter events going on since it was Easter the next day. And I wanted to go spend time with my family since I'm in town with my family. So I just worked in the house whenever I got back. You may notice the outlet right there. I did have to rewire it and move it to the other wall. And somehow, I don't have any footage of that. But I did get it done that first day. And this is what it looked like halfway through. But demolishing things is like the easiest thing you can do. And it's the most fun, but super tedious and a lot of cleanup. Most of the time I spent was just cleaning up this first day. And if you're wondering why it has been a couple weeks since I made a video, I took a 2-week break off of doing the house just to get my life back in check. Whenever I have to balance work, girlfriend, family, tennis, and getting this house done, it stacks up so fast, especially whenever I start thinking about what I need to do with the house. Because if you can't tell, there is so much to get done in the house, but I just had to take a second off and just look away for a second. Just be grateful. Just had to be grateful that I even had the opportunity to get a free house in the first place. But now, 2 weeks gone, I worked on it one day to just get back into it, and then the next week I worked on it another day, and now I'm back to just doing it again. I'm excited, and it feels relieving to actually go work in the house now. Also, this window was not having it. This window is so big, but I wanted a big window for the bedroom, and also this is one of the only windows I had, and I got it for an extremely good price. But this little board was not having it. Screwed it in, and on the left side it was further, because this whole house is on level if you could not tell from the left to right. But I had to get some longer screws to make this actually sturdy, and then I had to go outside and screw all of the OSB into all of these studs. Test fit, boom, not too bad. Now I gotta cut that one last stud, and I'll be able to put that window in there, cut the hole out, and frame it out. If you're wondering how long this takes, it takes way longer than you think it would, but this window took, I want to say, 2.5 hours to cut everything out, reframe it, take the OSB, or take the sheetrock off, and then install the window itself. I was going to do it in 2 different days because it started getting late in the day, but I had a good feeling that I could get it installed at the very least before the day ends. So that was the whole plan, and eventually about 5 p.m. my mom will actually get home and she'll help me, and then my girlfriend actually came down too eventually to help also. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it, why not? And if you wonder why I dance half the time in my videos, I just be jamming out the entire time. That's why you don't get to hear me most of the time, but this is what I be doing half the time that I can cut out. Just in case you're wondering, I always listen to straight rap, but it's all over the place. We got Christian rap, hip hop, normal rap, the whole shebang, screamo randomly out of nowhere. Playlist is all over the place, but love me some music while I work. Also, cutting a window out is the most interesting feeling, because it feels so wrong to do it, making this hole inside this house. But it's a full commitment to get it done though, definitely some motivation. But enjoy me just fooling around now that my mom and my girlfriend came down.
Sick!
You're rolling.
Excuse me, love, I'm coming over to your bed. Come to your feet. You scared of the little camera? Alright, I'm scared.
Double shot. You can't play on me. Well, if you miss, that's coming straight at me. Don't do it.
Where'd that hammer go?
Melinda, grab it from this side. Look, reach in is right here. Melinda, reach in.
Oh!
Right there.
Oh, it's right there. What the heck? My mom's scared.
What?
I didn't hear anything. I was just waiting for you to grab it. Like, why isn't he grabbing it?
Little did you know, you were just not walked in like you were supposed to be. I just joked. I joked, Melina.
My aunt had those. My aunt had all kinds. She had raccoons.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's the one we're gonna go see in Arkansas.
I tried to go to Arkansas, right?
Are you going to it?
God, no.
Why not?
I got stuff to do. I ain't got a month of free time.
It ain't a month.
It's 3 weeks.
You can go with somebody and change.
Finally got it all screwed in. Now I can get to actually taping it down and sealing up the bottom and top. You don't have to seal the top before you put the window in, but I had extra tape, so I just did it. Also, I don't remember what Melinda and my mom were doing, but I think she was showing her like a meme or something. But this is me sealing the top, nice and fast. For some reason, I did not record me putting the drywall in. So you get to see me put this last piece in, and that's about all for the drywall, except for the closet. The closet was easy. Just had to put a board up because there was nothing connected to, since it was such a weird spot of the room. But put a board into one of the top beams and just put those in. Had to come down a few times, but they fit like a glove. And this is pretty much all I did for the 3 days I worked on the house. I did more that I didn't film, but that's for later on. Next episode, I'm working on the tool storage situation. I'm trying to get the house fully cleared so I can work on whatever I want, whenever I want to, without worrying about stuff being in the way and needing to move it out of the way. Because that would deter me from even doing it, to be honest. Because I don't want to move all this stuff, spend hours doing that, and then have to spend hours doing what I need to do. I want to be able to just think about doing it, do it, get it done, and be productive with it. No thinking, no anxiety, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're planning on doing. If you made it this far, watch the whole series if you have it, and thanks for watching till the end. If you want to join me on this journey, please subscribe and turn on those notifications to stay up to date. See you the next time.